what's going on, guys? Thanks for tuning in. I'm trying really hard to concentrate on this and not look like a complete fool in front of the PlayStation Nation, so bear with me. But feel free to ask questions in the comments. Good though, I haven't completely spun out, smashed into the wall yet, so better than my average was. Oh, Fire Soul, it's so much fun. I don't know if you'll get all my verbal reactions here, I'm just trying so hard not to look like a complete ass, but it's been a total blast. I've been playing it for a couple weeks now. Review's going live tomorrow, and I can't stop playing it. Biggest part of that are the social challenges, the way they integrate kind of clubs and competing with your friends. You know, you log in, you see challenges from solo players, you see challenges from other clubs. You're leveling up yourself, you're leveling up your club, and it's just great. There's always stuff to do. Good lord, that's embarrassing. For this stream, I'm going to be using all the super and hyper cards I've unlocked so far. There's some restriction on what Sony's letting us show pre-release, but I'm going to do as many tracks as I can. I'm going to try to show you guys some of the first person, the cockpit modes. I know that a lot of people like to play their racing games that way. I have a huge trouble with it, although I will say that the cockpit mode in this game looks incredible. I mean, to the point where you're seeing your dashboard reflected in the windshield. Since I'm not really a gearhead myself, alright, so we're in a Gauntlet race, point-to-point type race, so getting near the end here, 82%, trying to put myself in the top 3 so I can at least get one of these stars for completion. Oh boy. Let me know too if you guys want me to get rid of the comment stream on the side. I know sometimes that's annoying if people are watching this stuff. I have my laptop here so I can push the comments on the screen there. Oh, I totally let this one get away from me. Bam. Great start. Alright, I'm going to try to do as many races as I can in the 30 minutes I have allotted for streaming, so I'm going to keep jumping right into these. Oh, we've got a cup. Oh, okay. Well, crap, that's a really poor start. So I love this part of the game, what you're seeing here. You get, before every race, for as long or as few moments as you want, you get this sort of landscape view of the track and the environments, and it just looks absolutely incredible. The fog. You missed it right before the race started. You also get a really cool view where you're the driver, which is slightly customizable, and you can choose your gender and your hairstyle on the clothes, but your driver always kind of steps into the car before the race begins. Real nice car. So I actually really like this track. It's kind of technical. The last time I was here was a nighttime race, and the I guess how to describe it, the weather effects, day-night cycles in this game are realistic to the point where nighttime is a serious impediment to visibility. Like, night races are actually a lot more difficult because they're at night. So this is interesting, seeing this track in the day. Yeah, I can probably bump up the mic volume. Well, it's not going to be in this race, though. Right after I take a look at it. You got it, man. I don't play like this very much, so pardon the performance. I actually haven't played Forza Horizon, and because I haven't played it, I really haven't read or looked up anything about it, so I assume that the game looks fantastic as a next-gen racing game, but I really can't compare the two, you know, from personal experience. I will say DRIVECLUB looks amazing. It's easily the best-looking PS4 game, I mean, hands down. Just in terms of photorealism, if that's what you're using as comparison, this game looks just absolutely stunning. I'm almost tempted to restart this race because I know I can do better than this on this track, because I have. And it's been nothing but embarrassing so far. It's a virtual guarantee that when you guys jump into this tomorrow with the PS Plus edition, or if you buy the game yourself, you will be running circles around my lap times. Yeah, I love moments like this when you get the sun coming in just at the top of the windshield, bouncing off the dash. And then if you look really closely, I don't know how well it's going to come across in the stream, but you can see reflections of the dashboard in the windshield. Yeah, like right there, on that corner. Oh boy, that was bad. Yeah, I might try the hood camera on the next race. I think easing into it's the way to go. I think it actually works really well when I'm by myself in a time trial or a drift mode, because I don't have to worry about other cars blocking my view, and you do feel the turns a little more. Yeah, last place. I'm gonna go to a track that I enjoy. So I'm limited in the cars I can show you guys, unfortunately. So I gotta pick something from either the super tier. I'm partial to Audis, honestly, or the hyper tier, which is just insane. Yeah. Once we get the race loaded up here, I'll let it pan over the environment for a little bit. No, it's at night! What? I didn't ask for this. Oh, I need to pay more attention to that stuff. Well, see, what I like about driving out of cockpit is just being able to see, especially in drifting and in cornering, seeing the fishtail, seeing the way the car slides, because to me that's like a visual that I'm doing it right, or that it's, you know, happening the way it's supposed to. Oh my god, I can't see anything. I hope this comes into daylight soon. you pause to look in the interior. No, not before the races. You pretty much just get into the car and then it takes off. You can go into your garage from like the menus and then kind of look at the cars. Oh Jesus, that was a terrible start. All right, I'm gonna change the time compression so that I can see what's happening here. Plus, at daylight, you guys are gonna get a better view of what these tracks look like. Let's go with this. Okay, time of day. 8 o'clock in the morning. Clear skies. There we go. Stick with this car. You can set these custom paint jobs too. I haven't done much with them other than having custom 1 be set to be this nice aluminum gray color. But you also have a club paint job. My club, Team Hater, David Hater, no Kiefer Sutherland in mine, and Metal Gear Solid, so I tried to make an H, but eh. Oh, I should have done 6 a.m. Alright, 6 a.m. on the next race. Acceleration button, is not the X button. It's R2. It's the right trigger, like you'd expect it to be. L2 is brake, circle is handbrake. So, the campaign, it's... From what I remember of the MotorStorm games, it's similar in the sense that you've got, like, different tiers of races, and they get progressively more difficult as you go. But, within those races, there are stars for completion, so, like, getting a top 3 finish, or being an average speed in a certain section of the track. That being the case, there's a ton of stars to earn, like 225, I think. Yeah, and then some of them are cups with multiple races, so I've been playing the game for probably about 20 hours total, and I still, oh, that's a corner penalty. I still haven't earned like half the stars. So, and I've been doing challenges and stuff in multiplayer, but it's definitely a chunky campaign. It's just not, I guess, particularly innovative. Hypercar or something else. How's the stream quality, by the way? I hope it's coming through. I know it's not 1080p like it is for me, but... So now I'm in the time trial. I'm just gonna run a couple laps, see if I can beat my own times. I think on the next lap I'll try cockpit view to give you guys some more sense of that, what that looks like. Nice, good to hear. So you're kind of seen as I go around this track, there's these face-off challenges too, these kind of emergent sort of things that pop up to challenge like your average speed in the section, how well you drifted there. Which is fun, and it's nice because a lot of times it'll integrate like what your friends scored in that place instead of just randoms. It kind of does everything. Alright, I'll make the next lap count. You gotta root for me. I gotta do better than this. It's just so hard to train my brain to put on the brakes. These cars are so fun to drive, and I don't want to step off the gas. Hence, tractor car. Oh god, it's so much fun. This is what you meant by the hood cam, right? Yeah, this is definitely a little easier. You have less of the dashboard blocking my view at least. I mean, you guys probably played Forza, actually. I told them earlier I haven't, so how does it look? How does this look next to Forza? I'm gonna be on the screen. Oh god! Oh dear! I don't know if I like the hood cam though and the cockpit view because the cars are so nice to look at. Good god. Alright, I'm just fucking. Cartoon. Alright, we gotta get into a race. Something a little more intense. Alright, I'm gonna load up a race, and then I'm gonna let you guys pick the car. First person to say the car gets it. Oh, what do I like? So one thing I've noticed is that, like, the events and campaign don't... Like, the names of the tracks aren't really well communicated, so I have some favorite tracks, but I, like, honestly can't really remember what they're called, because it's just not a lot of emphasis put there. Alright, so I have to pick a hypercar or a supercar, so you guys can see a few of them right here. Call it out. Which one am I driving? Ferrari. Alright. It's a Ferrari, so it has to be red. And there's your view of entering the car. I loved in that shot you saw for just a second the reflection of the snowy mountains in the window as you open the door. That kind of attention to detail and just all over the car, on the paints, on other cars, in the windshield, just... Yeah, like I said, if you're playing single player, you can kind of linger on this landscape mode for a while if you want and sort of just appreciate the graphics, but I'll let you guys do that when you get the game. Yeah, I know, it goes way too fast. I really don't think there's a way to do it on your own, to just kind of sit in the cockpit and look around, but you can kind of rotate the camera around the cars from the garage menu, at least. What was difficulty is on right now? I'm just setting it low. Which is like normal, but to me, extreme difficulty. Also, I race pretty aggressively, so I'm just smacking into some cars and wrecking the Ferrari, most likely. Oh yeah, you know it. Interesting thing about the game is that the music is turned off by default. In our review letter, it said that Evolution is just super proud of the authentic car noises they've captured, so I turned on the music myself because they sound cool, but they sound like cars. Hey Domeback, I'm reviewing this game for PlayStation Universe, PSU.com, and you've seen your editor Kyle Paul over there in those parts. Yeah, the PS4 camera works. Although, what the fuck was that? Holy crap! That's never happened in a race before. Well, it's happened to me, but not to the AI. I can't believe I didn't take advantage of that opportunity. I was so distracted by that car flipping. That was nuts! That's just totally share-worthy. As soon as the embargo lifts at 6 a.m. Pacific tomorrow, I'm putting that on Facebook. Yeah, someone get on that. Although I guess I have to put the clip online first. Oh no, you got the clip. You got the footage. I have a feeling we got some gaffers on the stream, am I right? You guys pumped for Drive Club? Yeah, I really haven't been following the whole Forza thing much. I know that the games are like perfectly positioned to be competing racing games this holiday, but I've been too busy playing this to read about Forza or care. Yeah. That was pitiful, though. I swear, playing on my own, reviewing this game, I don't just get 8th place all the time. I usually take 1st, or at least in the top 3 finishing. So you do have to unlock the cars. It comes along with leveling up as you're in your profile. I'll just give you guys a quick look at that. Let me check the time, because Sony has some restriction on how much we can play. Alright, so I got about 7 minutes to play yet. So yeah, you've got your club, right? Team Hater, David Hater. What up, King? And then your racer profile. So there's me at E3 with Final Fantasy XIV creative director Naoki Yoshida. And your rank, your driver level. So you earn fame as you're racing for all kinds of things. For drifting, for high average speed, for perfect sections, for what place you finish in. You're earning fame for all these things. You're leveling up, and then you're unlocking cars and paint jobs as you go. So I'm going to go with the single player and hopefully get a sense of what I mean. So here's kind of the star system. If I go all the way to the left, this is where the campaign starts. You know, in all these events, you can see like 3 out of 3 stars here, 3 out of 3, 6 out of 9. And then my total stars, and you just kind of keep unlocking tiers, so none of this stuff is open to me yet. But Ferrari Invitational Championship, that's where we're going. Yeah, I wish they would linger on there. No, GC5, I'm playing a review copy of Drive Club. You'll see my review on psu.com tomorrow morning. Alright, I'm going to zero in on this race. I'm going to try really hard to win this. I might only have time to do this 2-race series, and then I'll have to end the stream. Hey Craig, yeah, I do a lot of reviews. We review pretty much every PlayStation game over on PSU.com. PS4, PS3, Vita. Wow, we even did a PSP last game, or a couple, I think. Yeah, dude, AI is legit in this game. Like, I know I'm a terrible driver because, like, my default strategy is to try to ram people off the road whenever possible, but they are totally not afraid of doing that, and they're better at it. Like, they will stay in control while I would just try it and veer off the road. This is going to require more limited use of the handbrake. Chance. Instant forward, I got another lap. I'm doing alright. It'd be better if I was in second. I'm also trying to hit a lap time under 1 minute. I'm gonna need to take over these corners a little better. Let's do that. just go back to the beginning of the campaign, the easier events. I'll stop embarrassing myself. But what's funny about it, you probably don't get a great sense of it here, because I'm just terrible, is that this game actually rides a really fine line between arcade and sim, which I love. I think a racer any more simulation than this would be too much for me. Oh yeah, cool! Yes! Alright, we're in a good place now. Oh my god, hype is real. No! No! Alright, not bad. I can move forward with that. That's at least a good start. It's a cup, but I got one more race. It doesn't seem like there are shaders, it just seems like you've got a lot of different paint job options in your garage, and you can select a few custom paint jobs that apply to all cars. I didn't think there were shaders, though. I just think, like, this Ferrari maybe has more of a matte surface in general, or just refracts paint in that way. Arcade, yeah, you know, I know, but yeah, thanks, man. It was halfway decent. Well, here are your graphics. Here's the answer to that question. Hopefully it's a sunrise and not a sunset, because I hate driving at night. No, arcade, I mean, the blend of arcade and sim really speaks to me. I think there's enough unpredictability in DRIVECLUB's physics to make it more simulation, and so there's a much greater, there's a much higher plateau of mastery because of all the different ways car tires interact with surfaces, on corners, and center of gravity. You can definitely feel all those things being here. They're just tuned down to not be at the same level as the as well. There's definitely car damage. It doesn't really seem to affect your driving performance, though. I think it's just aesthetic. Yeah, in a word, it is totally realistic. I cannot. Alright, we're restarting. Last race. Yeah, multiplayer servers are live right now. I've been able to play a lot of challenges against other game reviewers and people who somehow managed to get it early. Ooh, that would have been really great. Can't tell people my rating yet. Reviews going live tomorrow morning. You'll see probably everyone's DRIVECLUB reviews at 6 a.m. Pacific. I'll tell you that I'm loving the hell out of the game. I know not everyone's been in the stream the whole time, but I've been playing this for about 2 weeks now. Dozens of hours. every time I log on, there are new club challenges posted by other writers and other clubs. So like half the time I go in thinking, oh, I'm gonna make some progress in the story mode and do some of the cups, and then I don't end up doing that at all. Oh, I remember why I didn't quit this cup. It's terrible. It's at night. It looks amazing, but you don't have the track like pretty well memorized. At least you got like moving trouble. Thanks, Nib. We try to stream as many pre-release games on PSU as we can. Sometimes we're restricted by embargoes and whatnot, but in this case, it's only let us stream for about 30 minutes. Yeah, the night looks just freaking gorgeous. I just can't. My only reference of the track is seeing where other people are turning and then looking at the mini map. I can go in car view just because I've already given up on this race, so. Is there any better way to end the stream than with fireworks? I mean, honestly. Alright, folks. Well, you saw me at my absolute worst. And, oh my god, we just hit 250 viewers at the end of my stream. Unfortunately, guys, I'm held to only 30 minutes of gameplay. I think I can put this stream up on Twitch, though, so you can view back and watch my terrible skills and get a sense of the graphics again. But yeah, thank you for watching. Please look forward to my review of Drive Club on PSU.com tomorrow morning. And hit subscribe if you want. We try to do pre-release games as much as possible, so we try to give people a sense of what's coming out before they can play it themselves. I don't know if the game's hard. I'm just terrible at it. But I'm getting better, and it just takes a little practice, like any new track and any new car, because things just feel so different, so... No problem, guys. Enjoy the game. Give the PS Plus edition a try when it comes out tomorrow. Read our review on PSU.com tomorrow morning, and enjoy Drive Club. It's awesome. Alright, take care.